Everything's so different now. Sitting by the fire as we'd watch the flames burn out. I miss the days I wasn't afraid. Now I always have.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. What we have here today, we have the Mark V Golf right behind me, and what we're gonna do is we have quite some upgrades that we're gonna put on the car. If you guys look, I'm gonna flip the camera real quick. We have the RS4 fuel rail valves. This is I think it opened up the pressure to 155 bars. Our PSI, I could be wrong, I could double check, but this is gonna allow for more fuel to be flowed inside the fueling system underneath the intake manifold. It goes right underneath the rail. This is a RS4 valves, and I have the intake manifold flop deletes, and these are capable of eliminating the restricted airflow within the intake system. And this is the other sensor that we have. This is a upgraded sensor for the FSI as well. You could run these in your 2.0 T. I believe this is also a RS4 upgraded fuel sensor for it goes right underneath the intake manifold, right on the fuel rail. Low pressure sensor. This is what it is, a low pressure sensor. I already upgraded the thrust sensor on the high pressure fuel pump, so that's not a problem. Now we got to take care of the sensors right underneath the intake manifold, and I get to see the injector, see if the seals are leaking, check some good stuff. I'm off today. Today's Tuesday, I don't work. It's the day right after July 4th, so we're gonna put some work in and get the car up and running like I was supposed to be. So let me stop the talking and we're gonna jump right into it. To install the intake manifold flops in the oil filter housing, I'm gonna take the entire face off and just shift it over to the side a little bit, and then I'll be able to install everything. I'm not sneaking anything into my car, because when you tend to sneak things in, everything in connectors and little close stuff by where you're working, they tend to break. So I'm not gonna do that. So we're just gonna continue ripping down the front and continue with the procedure. We're gonna have to do the take off the radiator support. We're gonna have to loosen these screws right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 8 screws in total. To remove those, it's a 60 millimeter. So I grab one. What I'm gonna have to do is crack them loose first, because my snap-on impact is not that crazy. So I'm gonna have to just break them loose first and take off the crash bar. Fast forward a little bit, I'm gonna show you guys where I'm at. I have the whole front right now torn apart. You guys are able to see what I'm gonna do from right here. Let's flip the camera around. I'm gonna show you guys the progress. Just a recap, guys. I just disconnected all the bolts to the intake manifold. I still have the ones underneath to do right now. Like the ones underneath here, they are a T30. If you can get it in there, it's a plus. You might have to use a smaller you know the smaller T30s, like the 1/4 inch, you might have to use those. We still have 2 fuel lines that we have to disconnect. We have to disconnect these 2 fuel lines right there. So let's go ahead and do that. I like to take this one from right here and just leave this one up top alone. So right here and right there. And this one is a 17. I already drained the excess fuel from this side, so it should be good to just disconnect it. So that flathead, I just like to just disconnect it from here. But you could literally use the pliers and just like grab it and just move it, like. But just be careful. There you go. Let's go ahead and walk it off like that. Sensor, clear that as well. And you can just pull it forward. And that should be it. I think we're caught on something, yep. And just like that. Alright guys, we just got the intake manifold off. We didn't break not one thing. Congrats. So now if you guys take a look, and it's so gunky in there already, so gunky. And we not too long ago put this motor together. This carbon thing is really nasty, and it's really common on GDI cars. But we are going to delete the intake manifold runner flaps right there. We're gonna delete all of those. Every last one we are gonna delete. We have the upgraded ones. If you don't know, this kind of restrict the airflow in some kind of way. So we're gonna delete them, and that's gonna increase the airflow that's coming into the intake manifold. We have the runner flap deletes, they're right over here. And then we also have the fuel rail pressure sensor that we're gonna also have to deal with, which is located on this side. It's a little valve there that we're gonna have to take off and put in a new one. And then this sensor right on the side right there. So matter of fact, let's go ahead and wrap these stuff up first. If you guys look right now, we are transferring over the fuel injectors from the intake manifold over back into the cylinder head, because I just want to set everything up so when I'm ready to put it back together, everything goes back real straightforward. So you just want to just swap all the injectors back in. The fuel injector will lose the top of the seal, so the intake manifold slides right on. See, just go ahead and swap. Just go ahead and swap literally every last one back over. My stool as well. So just go ahead and just pop it loose. I want to be real gentle here so the table don't shake. There you go. Pop it right off, just like that. And then you see how you're able to rotate the intake manifold flaps now? So what you want to do now, you have a little piece on the back. You got to get a smaller screwdriver for that one actually. I could literally grab it with the pliers from the back side. So this one here, oh, it's really windy. So this little clip here, I'm gonna flip the camera. This little clip here, you just want to hold it. This is the clip, you're gonna need it. Okay, flip it back over. Now you should be able to pull the entire rod out now, just like that. Then you should be able to pull this little piece out. That entire rod, you should be able to just slide it out. But first take the gasket off. If you're reusing this, please be careful. but you should be able to get it out now by prying it out, just like that. You should be able to get all of them out. You're gonna see how gunky these stuff are, man. Thank God I'm deleting them. Okay, we gotta have to pry this one out too as well. Alright. There we go. Just like that. Look how dirty these little fins are, man. So freaking filthy. So filthy. You want to go ahead and grab these intake manifold flap deletes, and then you just want to start filling the holes. That's right here. Okay, there we go. There we go. We got one in so far. One in. There we go. They fit in. They work. I was about to say, man, don't tell me we didn't take this apart for no legit reason. We got all of them in so far. Now you want to go ahead and get your gasket back on. Make sure you line it up the right way. There's only one legit way to put this gasket on. If you fuck it up, I don't know what to tell you, but it's just one legit way. Oh yeah, we do have a new one, so we don't even need to reuse the old one. Same thing, just line up the indent. I had to take off the old one because I ended up finding a new gasket. So just go ahead and put the gasket back in place. Okay, right there. And then, so the last piece to put in is the locking piece. And you just insert this little piece right here in the side. I could turn it around. It goes right there. This basically goes right there and it plugs the hole. So basically everything is deleted now. You don't need these two other pieces, which is right here, because this don't fit on here now and it won't work. So now you want to go back ahead and grab the little locking piece. Like I told you that you need this little locking clamp earlier, so you want to go back and just go ahead and lock that in place. There you go. Go ahead and lock that right back into place, guys, and that should do it. That should prevent it from coming out. So there you go. There you have it. Your intake manifold flaps are now deleted. Hope you guys enjoy these videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Peace. I'm going to go ahead and replace the oil filter housing. I already did a video on that, so there's no need to record the same videos over and over. So I'll catch you guys in a few. Peace.